For years, the 500,000 residents of Tampines and Bedok have had almost everything, except a major shopping mall to anchor the community. Well, the wait is finally over. Pinery Residences is stepping in to fill that massive void right on top of the MRT. But with an integrated premium price tag, are you buying into a massive first mover advantage, or are you just buying for the hype? Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Shelby, and today we are diving deep into the highly anticipated Pinery Residences. The big question on everyone's mind today: is this project really worth the price? In today's market, it's all about finding a property with a clear building capital purpose and the clearest exit strategy. So let's connect the dots and see if Pinery Residences is the right move for your portfolio. Alright, let's kick things off with some rapid fire facts. Pinery Residences is brought to you by Hoi Hub and Sunway MCL, developers who are famous for focusing on greenery, great squarish layouts, and absolute livability. This is an integrated development located right at Tampines Street 94 and Bedok Reservoir Road. We are talking about 6 blocks of 14-story flats, bringing a total of 588 residential units to the market. But here's the kicker: it sits right on top of a commercial podium. You are getting about 60 commercial units, including a supermarket, a food court, and an early childhood development center. And location-wise, it's underground link to Tampines West MRT station. For a mature estate that has been starving for a mega mall to anchor the population, Pinery is stepping up to be the heart of this entire transformation. Now let's talk about who this project is actually for. Let's look at the unit mix. Notice anything missing? Yup, 0 one-bedroom units. The mix relies heavily on 2 bedrooms, making up 43% of the project, and 3 bedrooms, 35%, all the way up to 5-bedroom units. This is a massive green flag. It tells us the government and the developers are targeting families and upgraders, not just pure investors looking for quick rental yields. The site plan is beautifully broken down into 3 zones: the Vitality Sanctuary for your gym, spa, and 50 meters lap pool; the Play Cove, tucked away in a corner so that the kids can scream their heads off without bothering the neighbours; and last but not least, the Family Oasis, your function rooms, dining lounges, and internal pools. Because of URA's average sizing policies, Hoi Hub has crafted excellent point blocks. This means almost every unit gets decent privacy, great block-to-block distances with some over 46 meters, and unblocked or gorgeous landscaping views. Hoi Hub usually nails their floor plans, but let's talk about the good, the bad, and the awesome. First one to avoid, let's take a look at Type B2, the 635 square feet 2-bedder. It has this awkward L-shaped galley kitchen that eats directly into your dining and living area. So this overlapping classification of space is a bit of a red flag, and that could hurt your exit strategy. Luckily, there are only 2 stacks of this layout. Next, what's the efficient one? On the flip side, let's take a look at Type C1, the 807 square feet 3-bedder. Thanks to the new GFA harmonization rules, this dumbbell layout gives you an enclosable kitchen and 0 wasted corridor space. It's as efficient as it gets. The dream unit? Well, if you have the budget, you have to see Type D5. It's a 1389 square feet 4-bedroom unit. It gives you a gorgeous landscape living room option, a Jack and Jill toilet, and a massive master bedroom that includes its very own walk-in wardrobe. It's incredibly livable and will probably sell out first. Now there's plenty of other good floor plans in Pinery Residences. Well, feel free to contact me for the full floor plan as well as a more in-depth personal analysis and selection that caters to your scenario. Let's talk about the bad before the good. Keep it real with me. Why wouldn't I buy Pinery Residences? There are 3 main reasons. Firstly, there's no privacy. You are living on top of a mall. That means public footfall, random people wandering near the premises, and a lot of chaotic energy during peak dinner hours. If you want a perfectly tranquil, quiet retreat after work, an integrated development isn't it. Secondly, you are surrounded by roads. You are right at the junction of Tampines Avenue 1, Bedok Reservoir Road, and Tampines Street 94. Tampines Avenue 1 is an 8-lane road traffic situation. Expect dust, noise, and constant hustle. Last, the most important point, the integrated premium. You usually pay a 10% to 20% premium for the convenience of an integrated hub. But let me show you how this premium can actually hurt your exit strategy using a real case study. Sengkang Grand Residences versus Riverfront Residences. Back in the day, a 3-bedroom unit at the integrated Sengkang Grand cost about $1.7 to $1.8 million. So when it came time to sell, owners made a decent profit of about $360,000 to $470,000. But what if you took that exact same $1.8 million budget and bought a pure residential condo down the road instead? At Riverfront Residences, the same budget could have brought you a massive 1485 square feet 4-bedroom unit. That 4 4-bedroom unit went on to make a whopping $930,000 in profit, a difference of over $500,000. This proves that dropping the integrated status to buy a larger unit size often meets family needs much better, making your future exit strategy significantly more profitable. Now let's talk about the good. Let me tell you why I would buy Pinery Residences, and honestly, the pros are massive. We have a massive upgrader pool. Tampines and Bedok combined have a population of over 500,000 people. You are surrounded by newer HDBs that have just hit their MOP and older flats that command high prices. This means your neighbours have the capital ready to buy your unit when you want to exit. Number 2, epic transformations. We aren't just relying on today's population. The upcoming relocation of the Paya Lebar Air Base is freeing up land 5 times the size of Toa Payoh. Plus, Changi Terminal 5 is opening up, and this is going to bring thousands of new jobs and a massive influx of new tenants and buyers right to your doorstep. Third, Hoi Hub's track record. This developer has been building highly livable, well-ventilated units for over a decade. Just look at their Kovan Regency project. You are in very safe hands here. Not to mention, even their Ulu projects such as Key Residences also make whopping profits. Last, most importantly, price sustainability. Yes, you pay a premium, but let's take a look at Watertown, Bedok Residences or Pasir Ris 8. Integrated developments withstand the test of time. The modern generation values ultimate convenience over pure privacy. They are perfectly happy paying a premium to have the MRT and groceries just an elevator ride away. Examples we have: Lentor Modern. Buyers experience 300,000 to 400,000 in profits within just a 3 years holding period. Woodley Residences. Owners saw an average profit of $300,000 to $500,000 over a 5 years holding period. On a per square foot basis, they made an average profit of about $400 to $600 PSF, eventually hitting record-breaking prices of $2,005 to $2,006 PSF. Pasir Ris 8. Similar to the others, this development also brought in $300,000 to $500,000 in profits for its owners. Now, I'm going to show you why Pinery Residences prices does make sense. Comparing to resale, if we prorate them to brand new 99 years, GFA harmonized by adding a 7%. For integrated developments, we have Punggol Watertown, which is currently reselling at an average of 1,007 PSF. If prorated to be sold as a brand new development plus GFA harmonized today, it would be 2,443 PSF. Next, we have Bedok Residences. It's currently reselling at an average of about 1,009 PSF. By prorating, that would be 2,395 PSF. For North Park Residences, currently reselling at an average of 1,930 PSF. By prorating, that would be 2,322 PSF. Next, we have Pasir Ris 8, currently reselling at an average of 1,974 PSF. By prorating, that would be 2,422 PSF. For Lentor Modern, recent resale transactions hit 2002 to 2004 PSF. By prorating, that would be 2,479 to 2,704 PSF. Last, we have Woodley Residences, currently reselling at an average of 2,387 PSF. By prorating, that would be 2,809 PSF. Pinery doesn't seem to be so overpriced if they were to launch at 2,004 PSF onwards, right? Now, let's compare to the pure residential developments, the Waterfront series near Pinery. For Waterfront Waves, we are currently reselling at an average of 1,006 PSF. Prorated to today, it would be 2,118 PSF. For Waterfront Key, we are currently reselling at an average of 1,713 PSF. Once prorated, it will be 2,268 PSF. For Waterfront Gold, we are currently reselling at an average of 1,781 PSF. By prorating, it will be 2,003 PSF. For Waterfront Isles, currently we are reselling at an average of 1,007 PSF. By prorating, it will be 2,046 PSF. These PSF are also before the 20% premium that developers usually put on integrated developments. From here, you see Pinery pricing might just make sense. And because this is the start of a new development in the area, Pinery might just be the first mover advantage in this new transformation of Tampines West. So now what's the final verdict? Some of you might be saying, Shelby, what about the new Revel EC that's launching diagonally across the street? Here's my take. An executive condo locks you in for 10 long years between construction and the 5 years MOP. What if your life circumstances change? If you sell prematurely, you lose your profits. Furthermore, the EC is situated right next to a hospital and places of worship. which isn't everyone's cup of tea. No offense, but this might affect your exit strategy. Pinery Residences, being a private condo, gives you options. You can sell after 4 years to unlock your capital, serving as a real safety net. Even if you sell within 2 to 3 years by paying SSD, you will still be able to unlock your capital. Times have changed. People are willing to pay for convenience, and over the years, the money you save on Grab deliveries and transportation will practically offset the integrated premium. If you're a family that wants absolute convenience in a mature estate with a massive runway for future growth, Pinery Residences is a phenomenal buy. If you're thinking about buying into Pinery Residences and want to know exactly which units to pick, hit me up at the number on screen for a one-to-one consultation. Let's connect the dots for your specific scenario. If you love this deep dive, remember to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one right here on this channel.